Then, 2 days ago, I got moved to this countdown chamber, 6 feet by 9 feet, with a mattress and a toilet, where I can only hear the protesters outside. This is where I'll be until tomorrow, June 2nd, 1948, when I hang. Get my mom on the phone, Rev. Call her. I'll see what I can do. Don't worry, the Reverend said. Frank let him out, and he left, and I settled back down on the bed.
Over bottles of hair tonic, Daggett laid it out for Hoss, as he said in plain English. You walk off my job, it's mutiny. I bury rats and mutineers. Every coward costs me chickaman. You quit when I say it's quitting time. Walk off a job and you consider me and Furry your worst enemies. Run, hide if you see us. I will cut both your ears off. Bud Hoss was the middleman on a shared mattress with 6 others, Furry and Daggett at either side, and he hardly slept at night. When he did, he had nightmares where he was falling to his death from atop a tall, tall spar, the tallest, whitest fir in the woods.
They left on Saturday and hit the deer late that morning, just before they reached Cathedral Grove. Sam clicked his turn signal and moved into the oncoming lane to avoid a hunk of debris on the road. And when he moved back, the deer ran out from the trees and into the car. He felt the thud, saw in one long, panned shot the deer's shock and the sudden blossom of its fear. The Jetta cracked and crumpled and came to a lurching halt. For an instant, only that, the world was silent. Then Chickenhead hissed, and Father Jim ran a calming hand through her fur. In front of his car, the deer lay dying. It was a young doe, not quite a year old. The eyes that followed Sam were large with terror. The impact had broken the deer's collarbone. Several ribs poked through its torso, the whiteness of bone gleaming stark against dark red flesh. The deer's rear legs were bent at strange angles, the outermost leg still trapped beneath the car, and its heart pumped furiously beneath a thin layer of skin and muscle, each throb adding to Sam's own rush of adrenaline and fear. His hands tingled with fever and the air around him shone. The wings were a steady pull against his back. Were he to look over his shoulder, he felt sure he'd see them glowing. And then he closed his eyes and touched the deer. A warm rush of air and then nothing. When he opened his eyes, the deer was dead.